Attention, passionate Cleveland Browns fans, something huge is brewing in the AFC North that could completely reshape the Browns' journey to another Super Bowl run. A power shift that might leave a division rival struggling for years. We're bringing you this story firsthand, but before we dive in, if you bleed orange and brown, hit that subscribe button right now. Join the family, and let's grow this community to 1,000 strong. Share this video with your friends and fellow Browns fans. Let's get into it. Today, we're breaking down one of the most complex yet fascinating situations the Cleveland Browns face as we approach the 2025 NFL season, the quarterback room, and the massive salary cap implications tied to it. Now, this isn't just some behind-the-scenes talk. For Browns fans, this is a crucial piece of the puzzle that will decide how competitive this team can be. Not just this year, but in the years to come. The quarterback in question? Deshaun Watson. His contract, combined with the team's roster decisions, creates a scenario unlike anything we've seen recently in the NFL. When the Browns traded big to get Watson, expectations soared. But his contract, plus the team's current quarterback depth, adds layers of complexity that have fans both excited and a little nervous. For the 2025 season, Deshaun Watson's salary cap hit is projected to be a staggering $36 million, accounting for roughly 83% of the Browns' total salary cap allocated to the quarterback position. That's almost unbelievable. Usually, NFL teams spread their quarterback salary cap hits across 2 or 3 players to stay flexible. Cleveland, however, faces a very different reality. In 2025, the Browns have 5 quarterbacks in their mix, but realistically, only 4 are expected to battle for a roster spot. Watson stands alone as the dominant financial figure. The remaining 4 quarterbacks collectively have cap hits of about $75 million, which is huge. This means Cleveland's financial commitment heavily leans on Watson, and that comes with serious roster-building challenges. To put it in perspective, Watson's $36 million cap hit places him among the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, right alongside stars like Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford, and Joe Burrow. Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray face similar financial commitments, but the Browns' situation is unique because of how large a chunk of their cap Watson consumes. It underscores the massive investment the Browns have made, but also how that investment impacts the team's ability to build around him. So, what does all this mean for the Browns' future? The reality is, Cleveland is pretty locked into Watson's contract for 2025. That limits their flexibility in managing the salary cap, especially related to the quarterback position. But here's the interesting twist. If Watson is unable to play the full season, the Browns might be able to file an insurance claim to recover part of his salary cap hit. This is an unprecedented and somewhat uncharted strategy in the NFL. If the claim goes through, the Browns could free up significant cap space in 2026. That would give the team more financial breathing room to improve the roster or absorb other key contracts. It's a high-stakes gamble that depends on Watson's health and the specifics of the insurance policy. But if it pays off, it could reshape Cleveland's salary cap landscape moving forward. Another piece of the puzzle is roster size. It's unusual for NFL teams to carry 4 quarterbacks on the 53-man roster. Typically, teams carry 2 or 3. The Browns might keep 4 during preseason or early in the season to keep options open. But unless they trade or release a backup, there won't be immediate cap relief. And cutting a veteran quarterback like Joe Flacco or Kellen Mond isn't a simple fix, since dead cap space from their contracts would still count against the salary cap. This means Cleveland has to carefully balance keeping experienced backups for leadership and depth with the financial hit those decisions carry. The Browns are navigating a tricky rebuilding phase, trying to maintain stability while managing tight financial constraints. After last season's roller coaster ride, Browns fans are eager for progress. But this salary cap situation serves as a reminder of how intricate NFL roster management really is. Cleveland's front office is playing a high-stakes game with Watson's contract, one of the largest in league history, reflecting their belief in him as the franchise quarterback. But it's a tightrope walk. With so much cap space tied up in one player, the Browns need to build a competitive team around Watson, hoping he leads them deep into the playoffs and finally breaks the playoff drought. Their offseason moves have shown that. Investments in the offensive line, wide receivers like Amari Cooper, and key defensive players such as Nick Chubb are all about giving Watson the best chance to succeed.